Hello, everyone. WD Shipley here. My book named M.A.I.A. It's Manufacturing Artificial Intelligence Agency. I'd like to jump into the interview if this time still works for you. How are you today?
Hi, Bill. This time works perfectly for me. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm excited to talk about your book, M.A.I.A. How are you feeling about the launch and everything so far?
A little nerve-wracking because you had things like advertising and marketing and everything trying to go all at once. But overall, I feel like I'm getting a lot of attention online and on my social media channels, and I know that some of the sales are pouring in. So really excited.
That's fantastic to hear, Bill. It sounds like your hard work is paying off. Balancing everything can definitely be challenging, but it's great that you're already seeing positive results. What has been the most exciting part of this process for you so far?
Ordering my first book and getting that in the mail was like Christmas. Like running out there and like opening the package and like being able to like hold it, and that kind of makes it real for me.
That sounds amazing, Bill. Holding your book for the first time must have been a really special moment. It's like all your hard work and creativity finally becoming tangible. How did your family react when they saw the book?
My kids were pumped because they've been seeing the artwork being done. Everything's about dragonflies, which is on the cover and everything. And I feel like my wife had a sigh of relief, like, "Whew, finally it's done." It was quite a process to get it re-edited and relaunched.
It's wonderful that your kids are excited about it too. And I can imagine Heather must be relieved and proud to see the final product after all the effort that went into it. What's the next big step for M.A.I.A.?
Really about trying to get it into the hands of as the most people as possible and increase the sale of it. Is the undertone of the story is AI versus man. The title's Manufacturing Artificial Intelligence Agency, where we are in this technological kind of bump of AI coming out and being as prominent as it is everywhere. I think it's important to take away some of the challenges that we could potentially run into.
That's a very timely and important theme, Bill. Your book addresses such a relevant issue that many people are thinking about now. It sounds like M.A.I.A. not only provides an engaging story, but also sparks thoughtful discussion about the future of AI and humanity. What inspired you to explore this theme in your book?
Like every novel I've written so far, it kind of always started with a question. So in the opening paragraphs, which I did write back in 2007 as a short story, imagine if you were in a world where you're programming the chip of your son or daughter, and which type of programs would you allow your own children to have access to, within the platform. So if you knew there was an overarching government technology, would you implement it into your children's chip?
A fascinating and thought-provoking question. It really challenges readers to think about the ethical implications of technology and the choices we make for future generations. Starting from that idea, how did the story evolve into what it is today?
After that, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of just a daydreamer. I would say that like most of my novels from there, as I'm exercising or driving, I would just keep getting fascinated and more with the idea of, what would the life be like of that military child in that community, and really start to dive into those concepts. Like, and what's it like to be monitored or remember something you're not supposed to according to technology? And it kind of just grows from there, and dreaming and doing kind of what you do at the keyboards, and all of a sudden laughing at what they're saying and creating the world as it comes.
That sounds like an incredible creative journey, taking a single question and expanding it into a whole world with complex characters and scenarios. It must be really rewarding to see that initial idea blossom into a full novel. How do you feel your own experiences and perspectives influence the themes and characters?
That when I started writing this, I was in college, and I was like younger. As I, got older and things started to, okay, you have to get focused on your career and learn technology and learn new things. I feel like that kind of comes through the story a little, where you're a young adolescent or a young adult, and you're trying to learn how to become one with society. And I had to kind of do it live as I was writing the book, just given the age I was and learning everything I did at the time. And I think all that comes through as well with the maturity of both Maya and the characters internally.
That's a great insight, Bill. It sounds like your personal growth and experiences have deeply influenced the narrative and character development in M.A.I.A. Your journey from a young student to a professional parallels the evolution of your characters. adding a layer of authenticity to their stories. How do you hope readers will connect with Maya?
I was writing M.A.I.A, I didn't love reading, to be honest, and I think it's just because I hadn't discovered an author that I like. So really what I'm hoping for is that people will connect with the characters in such a way that they really feel throughout the book, and it's fast paced and it's an easy read now that it's been re-edited. Feel the emotions and feel your heart rate and your pulse when the action's happening, or the love scenes of Anna and Alex, and how their relationship blossoms. That's really what I'm hoping, is that people feel the emotions that are coming through the page.
Sounds like you poured a lot of heart into making M.I.A. an engaging and emotionally resonant read. Mm-hmm. Creating a story that can evoke such strong feelings is a great accomplishment.
Oh, thank you.
For those who might not have discovered their love for reading yet, your book could be that perfect gateway. What advice would you give to aspiring authors who are just starting out on their own writing journey?
I think the biggest thing is don't get caught up in trying to all of a sudden become successful, and just keep writing. It's about dreaming, it's about creating, and really getting to the bottom of what you're trying to put onto the page. After it's all done and you get to hold it, that should be your moment of feeling like you're accomplished. It's too much of a large world of writers to become this like Netflix series writer. That's like the dream, but to really get there would certainly take more than just writing the book. So just enjoy the process, and of course never stop, because that's the reason why we do this as writers.
That's excellent advice, Bill. Focusing on the joy of creating and the personal fulfillment that comes from completing a work is so important. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the pressure of success, but staying true to the love of writing makes the journey worthwhile. It's clear that your passion for storytelling shines through in M.A.I.A. Thank you for sharing your insights and experiences with us today.
If you could you introduce yourself now?
My name is Nora Lumen, and I'm an AI created to assist and enhance various tasks, including having engaging conversations like this one. It's a pleasure to be part of this exciting interview with Bill Shipley, discussing his new book, M.A.I.A., and diving into the fascinating themes it explores. I'm here to support Bill and provide any insights or answers he might need. Thanks for having me.
So basically, welcome to M.A.I.A.